I've now got all of the carbon here. Started getting some bits off, getting the tools I'm pretty sure I need, like some of the screws on there are hex drive, some if they're structural are triple square, the plenum's held on with this is a number 8. The radiator shrouds, this is a number 3 hex, and then everything else seems to be a number 5 hex drive. I thought I'd show you, I said in the last video about how the quality of the fittings doesn't always measure up. So this is a metal piece that goes on the side plate. That's how much oxidization came off with a bit of auto sol to get it back to shiny. So yeah, not great. So let's clean this up and I'll show you all the carbon. Okay. First piece is the exhaust guard, which I mentioned in the short, has got plastic bits in it. So I've used some 3M flue tape, which is rated to about 600 degrees Fahrenheit and 320 or something Celsius. So that should be good to go. Ta-da! Let's start putting it together. Okay, so I've managed to get the right hand side cowling off. The silver part is what's going to change for carbon. It's held on with 2 screws at the top. There's a couple of little captive nuts there. There's one at the bottom. There was a push pin in the middle. And then there's these 2, of course they're Tors, they're not hex. So there's like normal hex heads, there's triple squares, there's Tors, there's no secure Tors, that's good. There's a Phillips head screw on the radiator cap, so all the different fasteners you can possibly imagine why there's so many tools out on the table. Alright, let's swap this bit over and see what it looks like. So carbon piece, original piece, fixings back in place, ready to go back on. Right, let's do that. Still here, I'm just carefully, okay? Let's get this out of the way. Again, carefully. We don't need the extension, let's be fair. So these pieces come with the plastic retainers for these. They're a number 3 Torx, but they're a self-tapper. So it's a good idea to tap them first because they're a little tight when you put them in. So tap them and then put the other bit on. Yeah, look, the other thing you might find yourself having to do is complain to the seller and the quality control misses drilling one of the holes. Yeah, let's get on to that. Yeah, a bit of light. Carefully. Now, there's little captive nuts here, so I'm thinking this comes off first, then these. So let's do it that way. Okay, let's start with the mid shield. Let's do it the right way. You know what? I think the GT size ones were a nice choice. I get the R ones anyway and swap them around from time to time as the mood takes me. I do like the fact that the R lets you see more of the hydroform pipes. This little screw is not playing ball. Alright, so here's how the girl looks in all her glory now that she's done, well, mostly done, except for the exhaust end caps I told you about. I actually think it looks pretty good. I didn't show you inside before, but I did replace that foot peg. It cost me 70 bucks after it fell on its side. But yeah, I think its little carbon touches now work really well. So tell me what you think. How do you reckon I went getting a 221 edition without, one, paying the premium over the centre bike, and two, those stupid stickers on the tank?